Peace and blessings, people. Peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum. What it do, man? This is the one and only Azakar, bringing you flame. You already know. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell. You be left in the loop every time your boy dropped the work. Shout out to the black YouTube out there. Big Brother Ticket TV, Carcino, Kwame Brown, the league attorney, J.R. Wisdom, Mr. Palmer, Too Raw for Sports, Too Raw for TV, Kicking with Mr. Mars, LC Predator Catcher, J.D. Black, Tariq Nasheed, Dr. Umar Johnson, I should be K-N-O-I, holding it down, homie, on these platforms, on these streams, on these lives, homie. The black YouTube bring the flame. Ain't hold nothing back. Organically. Out the mud. Getting it out the dirt. But guess what, homie? Guess what, homie? Who gonna do it for you? Who gonna do it for you? Keith Sweat said nobody. And I believe him. Cause ain't nobody gonna do it for you. It is what it is.
Some new video just coming in from the moments after that deadly dock collapse along the Georgia coast.
Atlanta News First Plus anchor Maria Moreau is at the First Alert breaking news desk. Maria?
Yeah, crowds had gathered at Sapelo Island for an African-American cultural celebration Saturday when a portion of that dock gave way, killing 7. We have edited portions of this new footage out of sensitivity to the victims. Now, the video you are about to see right there shows people hanging onto the railing of this sinking gangway. You can see that it's nearly vertical. Investigators say at least 40 were standing on or near the dock at the time of the collapse. You can also see people in the water trying to grab at rescue rope as it is being lowered down. 2 of the victims were from right here in the Atlanta area. Now, we are waiting just moments from now for a news conference to begin that will go directly out to the Georgia Legislative Black Caucus, who will react to this deadly dock incident. And in 30 minutes, Atlanta News First reporter Joshua Skinner will talk about who these victims were.
What's up, peeps? What's up, man? It's your boy Musa, man. Bringing you flame, man. Just doing this quick little video, man. Bringing it into your device. Just make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Yo, people, man. I just got word of this yesterday. I haven't seen it on any social media outlets till it came across my feed yesterday. It was about a docking situation that collapsed. I believe it was in Georgia. Yeah, Georgia gangway collapsed, man. And only thing I tell y'all, man, just count your blessings, man. You don't know. You don't know what the timeline of your life is looking like. And to see trauma unfold right before you, in the blink of an eye, things can change. That's why I tell you, man, try to treat everybody, 100. I know I haven't done so on my end. And I try to correct my right, my wrongs, you know what I'm saying? But man, life is too short. It is too short out here, man. And you can't predict the future. If you got hatred towards somebody, try to resolve it in the best fashion or manner that you can. Being resentful in this time right now, especially if you got somebody close, because at my speed, I'm 46. And I got just a little bit of the old school training, just a little bit. And the guys before me were way worthy. You wouldn't even, worthy enough to lace their shoes up. They were some good men. Compared to what's here now, What's gonna happen when my speed leaves? What do you got? What do you have, man? And I'm seeing the situation that happened at Jefferson Street, the TSU homecoming thing, shooting around children. Very catastrophic. And this right here, oh man, it's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard, man. So I got some video and some audio I'm gonna play, man. Only for no copyright infringement. This is just teaching. This is lesson learning, man, and you know, information only. Information. No progress right here, man. I'm not trying to make no money. But man, just count your blessings, man, and just beware of your surroundings, man. And I guess that's why I stick to myself. I don't really do nothing. I'm a hermit, man. I'm boring. Boring keep me alive. Sounds crazy, but it's just true. It's just true. But it's your boy Musa, man. Sit back, man. Just peep game on this. This is hard right here. This is hard.
As he said, my name is Regina Brinson. I was one of the ones that, as we were getting on the gangway, I realized that a very dear friend of ours was still way back on the dock. And I turned around and I said, I gotta go get Miss Collada. And I went back to go get her. And when I went to go get her, she said, I can't walk. You're gonna have to push me. And I told her, I say, the nurse in me is telling you that's not safe for me to push you on a walker. You can tumble over. I pushed her about 2 steps and I realized, I said, I can't do this by myself. So I called my uncle that was already on the gangway behind my mom, and I called him and I said, Uncle Bubba, I said, come and help me. And he came back and he helped me. And I said, you hold on to the front of the walker, you pull slowly, and I push slowly so the walker wouldn't turn over. And we did. And when we got in the middle of that gangway, I heard a crack. Then I looked, and all I remember is releasing the walker, and Miss Collada just fell straight down in the water. And I looked up and I said, oh my God, what is happening here? All of us ended up in the water. And the currents just pushed probably about a good 10 of us away from the ferry. It just pushed us and pushed us and pushed us. And I was like, oh my God, what is happening here? And then I realized I saw my uncle. And I said, Uncle Bubba, grab my hand. And he grabbed my hand. But he grabbed my shirt too. And he kept pulling me and pulling me and pulling me under the water. And I kept saying to myself, oh my God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I had to take his fingers one by one and peel them off of my shirt. And I floated back up to the top and I saw his face and I was like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? And he floated by me. I was like, what did I do, Lord? It took everything out of me to just make it to land. I can't even tell you. I was in the middle of that water. It wasn't nothing but God's grace for me to make it to land. And I didn't swim. I did not swim at all. I tried not to panic, and I asked God to give me strength to make it. I knew just to keep my head above water and just move my legs and my arms, and that's what I did. And when I got to land, I just collapsed. I collapsed. I couldn't do anything. And then someone came, and they pulled me up on the shelves, And I just laid there, and I laid there, and I laid there, like semi-unconscious. I just was like laying there for a very long time, and then someone ran over to me from the dock and said, I'm a nurse, I'm a nurse. I'm gonna turn you over in your back, and I'm gonna beat you in your back. And that's what she did. And I started coughing and bringing up brown water out of me, still coughing and bringing up brown water. Could barely talk, could barely breathe. And then I realized, I was like, oh my God, my mom doesn't know if I'm alive, if I'm dead or alive. So then I asked her, I said, can you call my mom? And she tried to call my mom, but of course my mom didn't answer. My mom didn't answer because she was hysterical, because she didn't know what was going on with me or my uncle. Then I said, the only other person I remember a number at that time was my daughter. I said, call my daughter. And they called my daughter, and they said, your mom was in the water. She needs you to call Tracy.